Hello, John Bonavia. This is my white speech video describing disciplined language using specific content to a discipline. So it means that, using terms and acronyms, abbreviations specific to a particular area of study. So one time I was talking to an interviewer about my experience with my company, the Gateway Advantage. And, although I was new in that profession, my language was quite disciplined because I used terms related to my profession, which, would let the interviewer know that I was well versed in the project that I was trying to move forward with, and to where they would try to understand exactly why I would be the specific person to be the one to project into this endeavor. A factor which helped me impress this person was the element of tenure that I've had in the field of this restaurant business, as well as the membership only exclusive club type environment. I know that a lot of people are more well versed in the restaurant aspect of it, so I tried to use the best language I could to let them know that I knew where I was coming from, even though I personally have not started a restaurant business at this time. Sometimes I've made assumptions in my life by communicating with other people. This wasn't because I was judging them, but it was just a matter of the lack of experience that a young teenager would have, whether they were using slang words or cursing while in conversation. The assumption I made was that, this person just wasn't very business savvy or into the real world yet. And, sooner or later they would find out that that would be inappropriate language to use in a business setting. That is something that I personally learned as I grew older. Appropriate language to me is the use of language that fits the listeners and matches the purpose of the conversation. So to use an effective way of talking and asking questions during the conversation, allows for us to accept compliments, appreciate others, responding to apologies, making good points in a conversation, and to ask as many pertinent questions that are due in the conversation. Listening is a key aspect. The use of appropriate language is necessary because inappropriate language can damage the credibility of the speaker, as well as create a sense of alienation to the other person, which would not make fit for a productive meeting. It's very important to consider the appropriate language of the conversation because it adds value and you want the process to go as smoothly as possible.